see if this works. This is my test. Hopefully this works. I'm giving it a go. So I'm attempting to stream across a few different platforms. I've decided that I'm not only going to be streaming on YouTube, but I am also going to be streaming on Twitch. I'm also going to be streaming back here on Facebook so I can meet and see all of my Facebook people that don't make it over to my YouTube live streams or my new Twitch live streams. So I'm very excited to be going across the platforms. This is my new thing now. So yeah, very stoked. I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday. It's almost Friday. We've made it to the end of the week. I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited to have the weekend coming up to where I do nothing. Hey Kimberly, how are you doing? Thank you for jumping in the stream last night with Bora. For those of you that missed that stream, the replay is back online. It is up on our YouTube channel. So YouTube, Horror Happenings with the Dead Girl. I believe he's in our interview section. Yeah, check it out. We had a lot of fun. We talked for a long time. We were on for like 2 hours, which is a really long show for me because normally it's only an hour. I try to only do an hour. So for those of you that missed my announcement this morning, there's a couple of things I wanted to chat about. First and foremost, Ed and Gavin from Midnight Syndicate will be joining us next Wednesday for our stream. I'm very excited. We're going to talk about their new album that's come out called Live Shadows. Very, very excited to chat with the guys. I've been listening to them since I was a young dead girl, freshly turned, as it were. So I'm really excited to have them on. So I'll be streaming all over the place for them. There was also Horror Night tickets. Finally went on sale. You can get your single night tickets, your express pass tickets, and your rest in peace, your RIP tours are on sale, as well as the Unmasking the Horror tour. So those are all on sale now. Universal dropped those today. And they re-released the trailer that they accidentally leaked the other day for Jack. So Jack the Clown is coming back to Horror Nights. I don't know about you guys. I like Jack and everything. He's cool. But I was hoping maybe they'd announce some of the other icons. Like, I would love to see the Storyteller and the Usher and Terror Queen come back. And there are rumors that they're doing an Icon House. So I'm hoping that that's a thing. Because I think that would be really, really fun to have all the icons back. I think that Eddie should make a return and get his own year, because due to unfortunate circumstances and sad circumstances, the year that he was supposed to reign over Halloween Horror Nights tragically did not happen. So I think he needs a comeback. Like, I think he needs his time, to be honest. So that's some of the news that has happened today. Lots of good things have come out. Our new guest, very excited to have Midnight Syndicate on. Very excited to get our Horror Nights started. I'm still holding out. We've not gotten tickets yet. We're waiting on a couple of things. We're debating on RIP this year, just because I know it's going to be crowded. But I did purchase the Unmasking the Horror tour for Horror Nights. For those of you that don't know, the Unmasking the Horror tour is a behind-the-scenes tour. So it's a separate ticket. It does not include pricing for Halloween Horror Nights, so you don't actually get to go to the event. But they have a 3-house and a 6-house ticket that you can purchase. And what it is you pick a time. It's during the day. It's not during Halloween Horror Nights. And you get like a tour guide. And the tour guide takes you on a walk through the houses. The lights are on, so it's a lights on tour. Most of the houses, you're allowed to take pictures. They usually will give you a little bit of backstory, tell you how the house came to be, give you some fun tidbits. I did it, like 6 years ago, I think we did the Unmasking the Horror Tour. Me and a good friend of mine, Stephanie, and we had so much fun. It was so neat, and our tour was later in the day when we did it, and we only did 3 houses, and it was so late that they started testing for the actual night event itself. So that was kind of cool to watch and to kind of listen to that. So it was. I'm looking forward to doing that again. Hey Michael, how's it going? Hey Nanette, hey everybody that's jumping in, say hi in the chat. Let me know you're here. I'd love to hear from you guys. Trying to do some new things with horror happenings. I'm going across some different platforms. I'm trying to expand some things. Let me mute that site so you guys don't hear me 5 times. So far this seems to be working really cool. I have not yet, Michael. I've been working all day. I just got off of work. I wanted to pop on here and kind of do a little test stream to see how this is gonna work because I'm gone all over the place. Hi Mary, how are you today? So yeah, super exciting news. Horror Nights is always exciting. Haunt stuff is always exciting. My guests for next week are very exciting. I'm a huge fan of Midnight Syndicate, so I can't wait to chat with them. I'm so excited. I don't think you guys know. Like I could jump up and down like a little schoolgirl. I'm in that frame of mind. which is, you know, it's a good thing. So yeah, it's Thursday. I am going to be going on an adventure this weekend. So you guys will see a brand new vlog up on the YouTube channel. We're going to be going on a little quest, so to speak. It's serial killer related to Florida. That's all I'm going to give you. So we'll have a vlog on that. I'm hoping by next week, if we can visit and do the things that we want to do this weekend. I'll be able to have that vlog out later on this week, which is also going to be lots of fun. So I'm very excited to do that, and we're doing that with some of our good friends this weekend. So very stoked. Michael just got home from work. You want to be a guest? Nice, dude. I gotta figure things out. Still looking at the schedule. I'm pretty booked for the most part. I say that because I'm trying to leave September and October open and not have guests on, just because it's during haunt season. Everybody's working and doing their thing. And granted, my shows are on a Wednesday. You guys need some downtime to just kind of chillax. And that's usually when my vlogs kick into play, where I take you guys places and I show you guys some of these haunts and some of the fun Halloween things that you can experience here in Florida. And I'm hoping to maybe travel elsewhere. I think that would be a idea for sure. I don't know if we're going to make it up there this year, Michael. I'll be honest with you. We have a big event happening that is probably going to take up the majority of my PTO from my day job. So I don't know if we're going to be able to travel up there this October. So I'm hoping to be able to do that next year to see you guys. But I am happy that Slaughterland is opening up. For those of you that don't know, Slaughterland is a haunted attraction that's going to be operating in Binghamton, New York this year. They were running the last weekend of September to the last weekend of October. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate the information. Check them out. Looks like a lot of fun. I have not been. They are in my original hometown in upstate New York, where that's probably one of the only fun things to do. I'm sorry. My hometown is quite boring. I actually grew up in Endicott, New York. Binghamton was a stone throw away, but there's not a whole lot going on. So I'm very excited that there's a haunt up there that's operating, and I'm hoping that you guys knock it out of the park. I'm hoping you guys do like insane numbers. I'm really pulling for that for you guys this year. And of course, I'm happy to spread the news. So if anybody's in upstate New York or traveling to upstate New York, definitely pop into Slaughterlands and get your scare on. Endwell is fun. And all right, let me rephrase this. Not fun, but there's some neat places to go. Okay, nice. Yeah, I haven't been back home in 3 years, I want to say. Almost 3 years. The last time I was back home, unfortunately, was for a funeral. My grandmother passed, and her and I were very, very close. That was the last time I was in New York. So it's been a while. That's for sure. But yeah, she's up there in Johnson City. So fun stuff. But yeah, so haunt season is quickly approaching. I know some states already have Halloween stuff in their stores. Florida, I don't know what your deal is, but hurry up. I've been to a couple of places because I was hearing some rumors that some of the stores already had Halloween stuff. And we went to a couple of places and there was nothing. There were some empty shelves, so I know things are coming, but they weren't there yet. So of course I want to keep you guys up to date with all of that as well, because I can't wait to see all the fun stuff they've got. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate you, dude. Again, it's my work schedule and trying to get time off. Like I said, I've got an event at the end of October, Spooky Empire. 22nd through 24th. We usually take about 3 or 4 days off of work so that we can go to that event. My husband and I are scheduling special effect makeup demos, panels, and classes for Spooky. We're also doing some other things with them. So that's kind of going to be my end of October and most of my PTO this year. So we might possibly be able to do that next year. I don't think we're going to make it up this year for Slaughterland. So I'm sorry, dude. But definitely happy to promote and support and talk about you guys, which is awesome. So yeah, so I think that's gonna do it. I mean, today was a good day in the Twitter world and Facebook land because everybody's excited about Halloween Horror Nights and everybody seems to be really positive and really happy and everybody's buying their tickets, which is awesome. Meanwhile, I'm over here like wanting to get them, but waiting on confirmation, but also wanting to get frequent fear passes that have not gone on sale yet. So I'm pretty sure they're going to at some point because Universal has said that these are the only tickets they have on sale currently and that, other packages and things are going to be released later. And I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but they've done this in the past where they've had they release like the daily tickets and then a couple of weeks later they release the frequent fear passes and the Rush of Fear and all that fun stuff. I did find out that they are not doing a BOGO this year. That's not happening. And I mean, honestly, between people that had tickets last year that are going to be using them for this year and people that are purchasing tickets this year for the first time, it's going to be a very, very busy time at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. So get ready for those crowds because it's going to be a busy time. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the scares. The scenic is always one of my favorite things. I always tell people I don't go to Universal Studios to get scared for their Halloween event. I go to enjoy the scenic work and the original houses and the original storylines. Granted, I love the IP. I love the intellectual property houses like Beetlejuice. I can't wait to see that. We didn't get to see it last year. But I already know what's involved in that. I like seeing the houses where I don't know what it is. So I'm a big fan of the original concept houses. So I'm very much looking forward to those and to the scenic there. And then we've got Petrified Forest we're going to be doing this year. We're going to be doing Sir Henry's Haunted Trail this year. Sir Henry's, they knocked down one of their facades. They're doing a whole new thing, so I'm very excited. We'll have them on the show. Got quite a few awesome folks on the show. I want to try to get it down to Mortimer Manor for their Halloween stuff. We always seem to miss it because and I love them. They're a year-round haunt here in Florida. They're in Kissimmee. They are open all year. so they're open right now. And it's a fun 2-story haunt that you can go through and walk through, and it's pretty spooky. They've got some really cool scenes. So I heard that they were going to be changing some stuff up at some point there, but they're a great way to scratch that haunt itch if you need something like today. So may try to get up to see them. We did go to Dark Horizons in 2019. I heard that they will not be returning this year, which personally made me very sad. We had such a wonderful time at Dark Horizons when they were here in 2019. It was so cool. They had like a scavenger hunt, and you could go through the different houses and you could say key things and do key things, and they would give you this little coin that would lead you to a hidden bar that was inside one of their houses. It was actually inside the pirate ship. So you would have to go back out, you'd have your little coin, you'd go to the pirate ship, and there was a slot that you would put your coin in, and it would reveal this hidden bar that you could go into and you could buy drinks. And their drinks, like, granted, it's alcohol, so anytime you buy alcohol at an event, it's going to be expensive. Expect it. What I did not expect was the strength of those drinks. Wow. They were strong. They were tasty. They were mixed drinks. They were tasty. They were definitely very strong. So we had a lot of fun. Again, super sad that they're not coming back this year. I was hoping that they would. We actually already had plans after we went last year. We were like, next year we're getting a hotel room. We're going to stay on site. We're going to, have some drinks and have to worry about driving home. But unfortunately, it did not happen this year. So maybe one day they'll come back. I believe they're still doing their thing out there in California, the Queen Mary. So I'm hoping Dark Harbor, I believe they're coming back, which eventually one year my goal is to get out to California and do like Knott's Scary Farms and of course Universal out there, and to be able to do Dark Harbor. Those are my 3 that I really, really want to do out in California eventually. But yeah, Dark Horizons was amazing. We do need to get up to see 13th Floor. So I'm really hoping that I'm going to try to get that into our schedule this year. Of course, Howl-O-Scream has announced their dates. Their tickets are on sale. They also announced that they're expanding Howl-O-Scream into SeaWorld, which is also here in Orlando. So SeaWorld is probably like 15 minutes away from Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights, and they're both going to be doing Halloween events. So I'm curious to, number one, see how that's going to go with the crowds. And I'm also curious to see what SeaWorld is going to do as far as scares go, because I know their theming is like sirens or something like that. So that should be interesting. But I am intrigued. I will say that. I'm intrigued to see what they do. I'm going to go. Like, I'll buy a ticket and I'll go, because couple things, the tickets are definitely affordable, and even if you want to do multi-nights with them, their tickets are affordable as well, and they've got like a package where you can buy a ticket for Howl-O-Scream and for SeaWorld. They are doing a reservation system though, so like you buy your ticket and then you have to, once you buy your ticket, then you have to go back and reserve the night that you want to go, which is kind of like Horror Nights, because when you buy a ticket you have to pick the night that you're going anyway. So it's very similar in that regard. But we'll be doing that too. So we've got a lot, which I'm so thankful for. I'm so thankful that all the spooky stuff is coming back this year. Everybody seems to be coming full force. I really, really can't wait to see all the scares and all the fun stuff and to experience all of it. I'm thrilled. I really, really am thrilled. So yeah. What about you guys? You guys got plans? Is anybody in the chat or watching? Do you guys have haunts that you're going to be hitting up this year? Have you guys already started your Halloween plans? If not, why not? Can't get my streams. So yeah. Let's see here. Who we got? What you guys doing? Michael gonna get you a Slaughterland t-shirt. Aw, thanks, dude. That would be awesome. That would be very cool. One of these days. I have like a list of haunts that I need to hit. And ideally, I would like to do a road trip and, of course, start in Florida and then drive all the way up because I would love to hit up some of those New York haunts. And that's, if you do it straight through, it's like a 24-hour drive, but I would want to stop probably like nightly. So that would probably be like a 4 or 5 day road trip, at least on the way up. And then on the way back, do the marathon coming home. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's all I got tonight. Just wanted to pop on real quick and say hey. We've got some great stuff coming up next week. Oh, before I forget, those of you that are local to Orlando or coming to Orlando, next week, I believe, is Prometheus Esoterica's, like, their summer open house. So they're going to have all kinds of new goodies that you can get. They've already got new, like, t-shirts and dead animals and all the fun taxidermy stuff. They've got some new clothing. They're going to have all kinds of fun stuff. So their summer open house, I want to call it. I don't really know what they're actually calling it, but it's happening next week. So I'll be posting and sharing that on Facebook just to kind of give you guys a heads up. So if you want to look at some fun things and buy some unique gifts, definitely head over, see my friends at Prometheus Esoterica, and buy some things, because I will be doing the same. Oh, hey, Ronald. I was just saying, like, eventually I want to do a road trip and head up north and hit, like, some haunts. So that's all. I'm just talking about doing some of that. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's almost, it's 6:40. I'm going to go grab something to eat. I'm going to wind down a little bit, maybe watch a movie. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I hope you guys have a great weekend, if I don't end up popping on, which I probably will. Hi, JD. Hello, my handsome husband. Popping on in the chat to say hi. I appreciate you and all the sharing and all the support you give. Dude, you guys don't understand. My husband is like the most supportive person I've ever had in my life, and he's amazing. I just needed to shout that out real quick. I love my husband. He's awesome. All right, guys, I'm out. Have a great night. I'll catch you guys sometime this weekend. I will be going live while we do our little trip to some fun places. I'm taking you guys with me. So we'll catch you later, boys and girls. Have a great night, and until next time, keep it spooky.